How are you doing? I'm currently driving home in my... I guess that's why they say don't drive and record, okay? Currently driving home from Anaconda. I just got a heap of stuff for my socks. It's like Christmas for my mum. Beautiful sunset. Driving home from Anaconda and having bought a heap of stuff for the trip to Mongolia that I'm going on in 12 days. Feeling pretty excited, feeling pretty like, what are we doing? Haven't really got much of a plan. Our main aspiration is to fly. Well, we're flying to Ulaanbaatar. I'm meeting my friend Nick, who I sailed to Darwin with. I went to high school with him. We sailed to Darwin, so we sailed from Darwin to Raja Ampat in West Papua. About 2.5 years ago, and now we're going to Mongolia. So we're flying into Ulaanbaatar, and then we'll be flying across to Olgi, and from Olgi we will be hopefully trying to link up with some a nomadic family is the aim. So linking up with a nomadic family and living semi-remotely, kind of doing whatever they want to do over the course of about 3 weeks, and then we'll both fly back to Ulaanbaatar and I'll come back to Perth. What those 3 weeks entail, I hope archery, horse husbandry, learning how to look after horses and their other animals, cooking with them, going to market with them, I don't know, whatever they like, doing labor, unpacking, packing up, setting up, packing down the ger, learning how to ride a horse, and then hopefully, if we can rent the horses off them, we have the equipment to be able to go away for a few days. So we would, that would be amazing. If we can go off on our own for like a week, that would be the creme de la creme, and then have like a week either side of hanging with them, maybe even try and do like a bit of a motorcycle tour at some stage. Or a four-wheel drive tour, go to some national parks, go up to the mountains. That's the goal. We're not really sure. The thing is, we may go into Ulaanbaatar. We haven't really been able to arrange a nomadic family because the fixers over there haven't been getting back to us very reliably. So we've kind of gone, fuck it. That's our aspirations that I've just outlined. But like the reality is we're kind of going in flying pretty blind into the situation. We don't know. We don't know what's kind of going on. We don't have a plan. We're going to probably stay in hostels when we get to Ulaanbaatar, hopefully linking up with some other foreigners to understand, hey, have you been over this way or done this or done that? And can you give us any advice and what's good pricing, etc., etc. Do you have any contacts that we can go to? And then we fly to Olgi. We've got flights booked to Olgi, which is in the Altai Mountains in western Mongolia. So like we rock up and we don't have anything arranged. So we might end up hanging out with nomads for a nomadic family, maybe a Kazakh nomad family for like a week. And then be like, hey, we got to go get a bus to Kavod or another city. I'm mispronouncing these places terribly, I'm sure. Go to another city on a bus and find something to do there, and I don't know, rent a four-wheel drive and we'll go off camping on our own. We have no actively flying by the seat of our pants. No plan. So very excited. Getting all the gear. Beautiful sunset, as I mentioned. And this is just a little update. This is the third video on the third day. I figured that I like to do them around sunset, and I was like, you know what, I'm driving, but while I've got light, why not? So here we are. Been a beautiful day. I think probably one of my favorite things about today was reading at the cafe, reading good things, reading my book Only Love by Sri Dayamata, and I had a conversation with my dad for about half an hour, which was really lovely. And I received some are you coming out here? No, you're not. Okay. And then I received some school reports from my mum for this upcoming ADHD psychiatry appointment. And it was what a bizarre feeling reading reports that your teachers wrote about you in year 1, year 2, I think year 4, 6, and 7, and just being like, whoa, like you're a little mini human being spoken about. And yeah, it's cool to see, cool to read about. And my mum wrote this letter for the psychiatrist to read, and it was really sweet. And it's just, I don't know, it's so kind of heartwarming, somewhat bittersweet, really heartwarming to read a letter that your parent has written about you, for like that kind of is meant to capture some of the challenges that you face, but I guess the qualities of your character as they see it. And it was touching, and it was moving. It was kind of, I don't know, there's this degree of kind of, I don't want to say it was like gut wrenching or anything, because it certainly wasn't in the sense where you'd feel like devastation if you were kind of getting your gut wrenched, or that sensation. But it pulled some strings not often pulled, it played some strings not often played. And that may be a result of my living in Western Australia and not really being close to my family. So you have these large gaps in your life, as many people do with their parents, even if you live close to them. Living close to someone doesn't necessarily underpin depth of relationship. Nevertheless, really interesting experience to read those things, and that was enjoyable, really, really enjoyable. So yeah, there you go, day 3.